Welcome, lacrosse fans and friends nationwide, at George C. Marshall Stadium for the third annual Friendly Fireworks presented by MDLX Events. Game 2 about to get underway features the number 1 ranked Baltimore Crabs and the number 4 ranked Madlax DC Dogs. I'm Cabell Maddox, and thanks for watching this Madlax Media live stream production. Joining me today, providing expertise across the broadcast, is Ken Marangolo. Ken is the owner and founder of First Amendment Sports and a veteran announcer for all major sports for the WCAC. Thanks for joining me today, Ken.
Cabell, it is great to be here today, and I'm glad I'm not out on that beltway right now.
We had to cancel the first game at halftime, and the weather has cleared here. It actually looks pretty nice in the distance there, Ken. For all you guys that are worried we're going to cancel again, we don't think so. We think we can get these next 2 friendly firework games in. And this game coming up is a battle of 2 of the most consistently dominant programs in the country. Madlax was founded in 1996. Crabs was founded in 1999. Madlax began all-star teams in 1999, and Madlax DC Dogs, who are about to play, started in 2012. Head coach Matt Rienzo has been coaching them since they began in 2012. Ryan McLaren is the head coach of the Crabs and the founder of the Crabs, and both clubs have placed over 500 at the last check, Ken. 500 kids in college.
That's insane. That's awesome.
At two of the most respected clubs in the program, Ryan McLaren told me before the game, quote, it's been a polite and respectful rivalry. These guys have beaten each other probably the exact same amount of times, and most of the time it is a close battle.
Well, I'm looking at zip codes from all over the East Coast because everyone wants to play on these squads. They want to play for your program, Cabell. They want to play for local club teams. But one thing we've learned, and we've learned it well over the last few years, 5, 6, 7 years, is that when kids of these caliber get together, it can be in treat for something special. And more than that, all the college folks out there, college coaches and recruiters, about to be in for something special. We're just getting started here.
Definitely.
On the calendar year 2022, getting these kids playing together with their clubs. We're way far removed at this point from high school season, but I'm excited to be out here. And when you keep saying Crabs, I just want to pop open a can of beer and eat something on some newspapers across
They're in season.
The picnic table. They sure are.
Are we going to get a good crab season this summer?
You know what? It's always a good. If you have crabs, it's a good crab season.
All right, let's get to players to watch. First, for the Madlax DC Dogs, their attack. You can't go too far without talking about their attack. Colin Barbecue Burns, his nickname Barbecue, as given by their coaches. Matt Hahn. Colin Barbecue Burns, by the way, is committed to Princeton. We'll see him at X. Matt Hahn plays attack for PBI, but he is a first-line midi and dodging threat for the Dogs. Collie Derringer, the Virginia commit, Episcopal High School, lefty attackman, slasher, is coming off an injury. Played a little bit at the end of the season in spring, and he's going to be limited tonight, but will play. Declan Monahan, the UPenn commit, the goalie from Gonzaga, that started all season for Gonzaga. Watch him in the cage. And Nate Kabiri, spelled there, it's a K actually, sorry, and he's committed to Princeton and to Prep Rising Senior. All these boys on the field are 2023s for both teams. And players to watch for the Crabs. I believe we have
I know one right off the bat. You got to talk about the guy between the pipes. But we'll get it back up on there. And it's interesting too because
you want to talk about Big Tasty right out of the gates.
Well, only because we got a guy named Colin Barbecue Burns on one side, and you got Big Tasty on the other side. When these two meet,
yeah.
You got yourself a party.
Nickname Frenzy. It's his real name is Caleb Fyock. Most people do not know that. He's a definitely player to watch for sure. The emphasis tonight is going to be to get exposure for the uncommitted, and there's not too many players on both teams that are uncommitted. Crabs have less than 10, and same with the DC Dogs. The committed players are some of the best players ranked in the country, but these uncommitted players are all easily collegiate players in the future as well, and hopefully we have some college coaches watching them, and we'll pick them up this summer. This is the start of the summer for both programs, Ken. They haven't hit a tournament yet. This is a great kind of pre-summer event. And although DC Dogs are down with a lot of injuries to Christmas and Jackie Weller and some others. They're still going to put out a heck of a product on the field, and as will the Baltimore Crabs.
Well, for the people that are watching and who are looking for players, you don't have to look farther than what you see on your screen. And, for me, I want to see it's about ground balls. Ground balls, obviously you want to see, face-offs and saves, keeping your teams in games. But how bad do you want it? And get that ball back for your team when it's loose on the ground. We had some in the first game, we only had one half of play. Both of those squads acquitted themselves well when it came to balls on the loose, people getting after it. There's no better way to earn a spot on a major team in this country than being able to get the loose ball.
And we're going to have Ty Ambush taking all the face-offs this evening, or I should say most of the face-offs this evening. He is uncommitted, folks, and one of the best face-off guys, and he had a freak show seasonal average of 91% during the high school season.
Crazy.
And he's facing off against Thomas Moxley, the boys Latin, both uncommitted, so a little showcase here at the face-off dot. On the wing, 10 for the Dogs is Patrick Dunn. And on the far side, get that number here in a second. Looks like 31. Carter Malone. DC Dogs win the first faceoff.
Patrick Dunn in control for the Dogs. They'll go on offense right away here, Cabell.
Yep, here we go. They're bringing out Matt Hahn, aforementioned player to watch, number 12 for the Dogs. And 22, Tommy Arata, one of the best middies in the DMV, first-time middie for Georgetown Prep. The Colgate commit. Here he is dodging. Tommy Arata, split dodge down to the right, through X. Bounce pass picked up by Kabiri. Kabiri 33 at X. Here's Burns. Burns gets a step on his man. Shot save by number 1, Dylan Cadigan. First shot, first save, and a quick outlet down to Bradley Johnson. Longs the committee from Calvert Hall. A wide open shot in the middle and a goal.
Andrew Marsh, the D from McDonough.
Andrew Marsh with the quick goal.
On his way to the U.S. Naval Academy, or committed, I should say, to the U.S. Naval Academy. And that's I look for that. I look for on the screen. Anytime you see our best kids go into a service academy, whether it's the Naval Academy, Air Force Academy, West Point or not, love to see them putting on that. That's called putting on the best home jersey we know of.
That's right. Marsh McDonough product, LSM there, getting the unassisted goal in transition. Nice face-off again by Ty Ambush. Looks like he's going to have a good night. Going 2-0 to start. Down to Colley. Low pass can't be handled. And the sun comes out and the lights are on and we have a great ball game. Hopefully it's better than the last one. It was a little ugly out there earlier. Expect a better matchup here now.
Ranto only plays in good weather. He doesn't like that slop.
And same with Ryan McLaren.
Yeah.
Yep. They both lost the ball there. Cadigan regains control. Nice finds Walsh again. Oh, sorry, Marsh. Crabs setting up their first offensive possession here. Settled. Jacob Pacheco. He's a border at BL. I know that. And he's a UPenn commit. Over to Tyler Owings, number 5. Here's Owings. Owings gets a step on his guy. Over to Jackson Walsh. Down to Owen Dixon. Split dodge on 8. Nice defense there by Aiden Nelson, the Episcopal High School short stick D midi.
And these loose balls are going to be tough initially because it looks pretty out there now, but that field is extremely wet. It's been rained on for the last 45 minutes. Even though it's turf, it's going to give them a couple issues here out of the gate.
And here's Aiden Nelson right here. Let's see him put on the Jets. Declan McCulloch is getting the start in the cage. St. Stephen's product. Down to Burns. Back to Kabiri. Made that call a bunch this spring, calling the prep games. Here's Collie Derringer. Electrifying lefty slasher. Up to Big Rafe Bradshaw, but it's a bounce pass. Passes are all over the place, Ken.
Yeah, and that ball's going to skip on this wet surface,
nice
too.
Recovery by
back
Rafe
check.
Bradshaw.
Didn't give up on it there.
Rafe Bradshaw is 6'3", 200-plus pounds, uncommitted. Will surely gets gobbled up quickly here this summer. Here's Rienzo. Matthew Rienzo.
It's a big body, number 9. Same with number 17 as Matthew Rienzo. Brings the long stick onto the offensive side of the field for the Dogs.
Drew Staley playing O-Midi here. Drew Staley, one of the best players in the state of Maryland public schools, named All-State. Plays attack for Sherwood. He plays O-Midi here for the Dogs. Here is Hahn. Hahn gets double teamed, but he still keeps it. Gets his ground ball. A little bit of a hold on him, but he loses it. Picked up by Cadigan.
Here comes Connor Shannon back the other way, number 81 for the Dogs.
You know that young man, I've heard.
I do, and and he was just named captain of the St. John's team.
Oh, that's great.
To start the year, and it's a good shot. Great save.
McCullough with the excellent save. Yeah, Shannon was named captain. He's an uncommitted player for St. John's, number 1 team in the country. They're going to need some new leadership. They lost everybody.
They sure did. They sure did. 18 guys, right? And they all went somewhere. Yeah. Coach Speaks is hoping it's a reload, not a rebuild, and all signs from Military Road suggest that's exactly what's going on down there.
Declan McCullough, I want to keep stats on him. We got 1 save for him, 2 saves for Cadigan on that last save on the rip by Kabiri.
Rafe Bradshaw, I mean, that's a big body to be driving down. You could try riding him, Cavill, but that's going to be tough.
200-plus pounds at last weigh-in. Nice play by 50. Quentin Kilrain, the local boy, Syracuse commit, but he's from around here.
And Andrew Marsh, you get a sense, again, of that footing out there. It'll dry off here quickly, but they're dealing with it early. Connor Shannon puts a nice little move there.
Now, I wonder if he stays on. No, he comes off. Okay, because I know he plays D-Midi for St. John's. I was wondering if he was going to play O-Midi for the Crabs, but he gets off the field, and they run out Jack Rayleigh with the ball and Ethan Salvia. Marquette commit. Bellarmine commit for Bellarmine for Rayleigh with the ball here. Looks like they're going to start in the umbrella set. 2-1-3. Down the alley is Savia. Down the wing, Crabs look like they.
Eric Key,
the Loyola uncommitted athlete. Nice split there by Ethan Savia. Step down. Nice save by McCullough, his second.
Jack Rayleigh with a shot.
Declan McCullough out to Rienzo. Rienzo over to Ettinger. Ettinger's a versatile player and a great story. He played short stick D-Midi for Bullis.
It was a good clear. They weren't able to do much with it there, but that was a good clear there by the Dogs.
He's also committed to Colgate. Ettinger is. He's back to pole, though, and I don't know if he's going to play pole for Bullis next year, but I would imagine. They graduated quite a bit of players on their ISC championship team. Good defense there. Nice punch by Carter Malone, the Monmouth commit from Cardinal Gibbons in North Carolina. The Raleigh boy, been playing for the Dogs for a couple of years.
It's a short commute.
A lot of these guys will travel to play for the Crabs and the Dogs. Great coaches, great teammates. Good ball movement here by the Crabs. A little step down. Oh, another save or a tip or wide?
The shot was just off the goal, but I think Declan had it. There's a lot of purpose out there, a lot of movement, high talent at high speed.
Yeah, 88, Turner Ashby with the ball. The Air Force commit.
There you go.
From Plant High School. Where is that high school? Is that in Florida? Florida coming up.
Is there like a Hyperloop I don't know about that people are using to get up and down the East Coast?
I think there's a lot of jets. The Crabs have a big budget. Down to Derringer. Over to Staley. Little numbers here. Oh. He slipped and got it right in the face, and they no-called it. And now they're going to get some transition unless Staley can grab it, and he does. It does look slick out there. Staley with the step down. Save. Cadigan, 3 for him already in the first. 1-0 Crabs.
Nice wheels there for Bradley Johnson.
Only a pole goal. Whip on that pocket. That's a shot. Ettinger smartly backs it up. That's going to be Dog's ball. Yes, that's the right play. The Crabs didn't realize it was a shot. How much time is remaining? What are they looking like?
We got ourselves 5.5 minutes to go here, the first frame.
I'm standing in a tough spot here. Might have to shuffle.
Right in front of the fan?
Well, yeah, forget about the fan in front of the
the
wall.
press box, the cinder blocks. You can't see through those cinder blocks.
And I can't see the scoreboard, and I'll rely on you to do the time check.
I got you.
We're not doing shot clocks today, but we are doing 20 seconds of clear, and then we don't expect these teams to slow it down. They don't really have that in their DNA as coaches. Here's Bradshaw. See if he can get a shot off downhill.
That's
nice.
a big body.
Draws.
Assignment there for James Boguski.
Yeah, here's Collie Derringer.
Nice movement.
Little slip. Another save by Cadigan. He's been the story. The BL goalie, uncommitted. Ooh, risky throw, though.
We went for it. Try to find Quentin Kilrain deep. He had to throw it away from the safety. The safety was in coverage there. They had to throw it to the sidelines.
Here's Matt Hahn, 12. Flossy helmet. Down to that's Kabiri. Kabiri with Kilrain on him. Kilrain, the lefty. Cuse commit. Syracuse coaches. Good athlete there. Here's Kabiri, Princeton.
He's the inside
outside
low.
roll.
There
and
it
he
is.
Gets it. He is really fantastic at that move. Outside roll question mark. 33 unassisted. You can see here at home he takes him up and does a jump.
The jump
spin.
outside
shot. Yeah. A little hard that's really hard to defend. You think you're in a great spot, and then he spins on you in the air and rips it. 1-1 here with 3:48 to go and counting. We're running 15-minute quarters, and it's turned out to be a beautiful night. The temperature's dropped, and there's a face-off win for the Crabs. First one, but he loses it. So we'll give that back to the Dogs. 3 wins for the Dogs to 0 for the Crabs. You know, I make these rosters before I come, Ken, and then, I try to get fancy, and then I can't even see them. They're so small. He said, rip there, lefty by Derringer.
I'm just glad you have to read them this time, because in the first game I was like, "What's Capital doing?" I'm trying, to blot this out. It's like the smallest font ever.
It's so small.
I know when you were writing papers in college, you weren't using a font this small. You were using the biggest font you could get away with.
Yeah.
And then you try to make Rienzo and I read the opposite.
2 pages and 27 words.
Yeah, a little Courier font. It's all good. Courier new.
He's got a short stick on him now off the switch. Burns draws another double.
He comes free.
Dives. Save by Cadigan. That's 5 for Cadigan off the dive. We're allowing dives tonight for you fans at home for your enjoyment. Never have been a fan of the disallowing of dives. So when you can make the rules, we allow dives.
I like it.
No interior small crease either.
That's right.
So we're playing the old rules that Michael Watson and Tim Whiteley made famous, and Dougie Knight in Virginia. We're in the state of Virginia, so I'll mention Virginia players who made the dive famous in the 90s. And the dive is hopefully back, except for that small little weird-shaped crease they put in there. But I think they're fixing that up. NCAA just announced they're changing the rules on that last week. So it's going to be a little easier to interpret for the refs.
I think the game of lacrosse continues to impress in that regard, Cabell. I love the manner in which they're quick to understand what players want, what coaches want, what's safe, what the fans want, and they make it. They pull the trigger, they make the change, and the game is always better. Boys and girls, by the way, because they're doing the same kind of awesome things in the girls' game. So good on the sport of lacrosse for not putting their feet in cement and for refusing to ever change. I love it.
Yeah, they're continually evolving. Sometimes
off the post, far post.
Nice shot there by 11, Jack Rayleigh. Sometimes they tinker too much. Like the face-off thing has just been tinkered with endlessly the last 30 years. I hope they've got it figured out now, but they'll probably change it again. The only thing I would say on the face-offs is it's fine the way it is with the actual draw part. Is they have to protect the face-off guy who's got his head down.
Yep.
Almost treat him like a receiver in football because he can't see when he stands up and he's allowed to get hit, and the guy's running in on a 20-yard sprint. That is an unprotected athlete, and you need that face-off guy.
I was always good at the free clear face-off
Yeah.
in the old days.
Invert here for the Crabs.
Some nice stick work there by Sevilla.
Nice ball movement, 17 inside, keeps it in one hand. Nice backside double by 13, Eric Smith, uncommitted athlete.
Northern High School, is that down in Southern Maryland?
Yeah, Calvert County, I believe.
Yep.
Ettinger on ball, hard dodge here. Backhand shot by 20, Owen Dixon, the North Carolina commit, and that's going to do it at the end of the first quarter, 1-1. A lot better game than the last one, huh Ken?
Absolutely. Maybe these guys had a little bit longer to warm up. Cab will give. They've been sitting there. They've been watching. But they've played fast, and they've played with high skill. Both of these offenses, they've been able to give themselves a chance to get shots off. And like you said, the goalie for the Crabs has been putting in work.
5 saves.
Yep.
5 saves for him. 3 saves for McCullough, the DC Dogs. Good to see him getting a start. The Christopher Newport commit. And St. Stephen's projected starter next year for sure. So 1-1, not too much action, but 3-0 in face-offs for Madlax. Ty Ambush doing a nice job for the DC Dogs. Matt Rienzo got the chalkboard out, the dry erase board early. I love it. Coach Dunn out there, Coach Hornig helping him out, and about 5 guys in street clothes unable to play tonight. Referee is Bob Manfuso, the head of the WALOA, Washington Area Lacrosse Association, one of the best in the country. Ryan McLaren is solo coaching tonight, he told me, but his other assistant coaches could not make it, and they have about 5 guys in street clothes also. Hopefully these boys all get healthy for the club scene. It's a circuit that's about to start for them probably next week.
And yeah, just to touch on that just a little bit, one thing I also very much appreciate about high school lacrosse, as important as club lacrosse is, and it's vital. It keeps these guys playing. It keeps them getting coached. Keeps them working out. It keeps them improving on their skills. But it's still important. We talk about where these kids go to high school because high school is still an important aspect of this sport, and I've loved that hasn't been beaten out. We see that occur in soccer, basketball, some of these other sports, baseball, where kids no longer play for their schools, their high schools.
I don't see it going that direction. I coached high school for 15 years, so
it's great.
I'm always going to protect the high school seasons and not allow our athletes to play from February 1st till the end of the season. Whenever their season is, there's no club, and I think that most club directors have bought into that. I do see the girls practicing during the season. I don't like to see that, so if there's any ladies programs out there, I would hope that they respect the varsity seasons like the
boys do,
like the rest of the country does. I think in the boys, at least around here in Baltimore, nobody messes around during the season.
Well, and I know we have kids from other conferences, but you see the IAC, the WCAC, and that Baltimore, the Baltimore conference up there, which is just doing all kinds of great things. We'll get that clock there.
Yeah, we'll reset to 15 minutes here. Sorry about that. About to start the second quarter. I'm Cabo Maddox here, joined by Ken Marangolo. Thanks for joining us here in this Madlax Media production called The Friendly Fireworks, 3rd annual summer kickoff between the friendly rivals Madlax DC Dogs and the Crabs 2023. Scrap on the face-off. Ty Ambush just drops someone. And the Crabs, he loses his first face-off, but he got a pop in.
And make sure you guys check out MDLX events and @GoMadlax on the Instagram for highlights and more. And, of course, the Madlax YouTube channel at all times. And whenever you're watching a game here, believe we have rosters on the description. You scroll down, give a shot. You'll be able to see who's playing, what numbers they are. We'll do our best to make sure they all get called out. But you can play the home game as well as you're watching with us.
Madlax Media is led by Reese Belcher on the social media and the videography. He's outstanding. And I believe ECD, East Coast Dyes owner Greg Keneally is coming here tonight and may be on the sideline as well. East Coast Dyes sponsors this event. We thank them for their support of MDLX events.
He's kind of famous.
Yeah, he is very socially famous on the media. And I think every kid in the country knows who he is, and he's become quite a videographer. He and Reese work well together, collaborate a lot on big events like this. I expect him at least for the late game between the Crabs 24 and Madlax 24. Now, I feel like the Crabs have ratcheted up the offensive energy here.
I like that defense there by Connor Keegan, though.
Excellent. Good D by Aiden Nelson, and a save, another save by McCullough. He's got 4 already.
These goalies are in the running early for MVP. You keep your eyes posted. It's going to be coming right out of the press box here before the end of this game.
That's right. ECD has given heads to for us to hand out to the MVP of the game. Now they're a little motion offense here with the pass and sweep across the top. This is tough to defend. Dogs handle it, though.
Yeah, Brady Leichner,
uncommitted, versatile short stick / long stick midi for Paul VI. 5's a big guy. Tyler Owings, the University of Delaware commit.
These boys Latin kids are everywhere.
Is that tipped by McCullough? I'm giving McCullough a tip on that.
You're going to give him a tip. Because that shot looked pretty on goal to me.
The North Carolina commit, Owen Dixon, rockets one high. I believe McCullough got a stick on it just a little bit. Here he is, Dixon again.
They'll throw that. That ball will be thrown away. Should we go back to,
the
Dogs?
Going up, 1-1. Playing 15-minute running quarters here. 20 seconds to clear if you're joining us late. No shot clock.
Gorgeous weather.
And the sun's out. The lights are on. Hopefully the rain is done for the night and the lightning and thunder is not going to return. Dogs are always very well organized on the clears, well coached. Been running the same, although they drop that as I say it. They've been running the same nice wide clear. Tipped by the Crabs there, and Collie Derringer will pick it up with Andrew Marsh on him. So Marsh has a goal, the lone goal for the Crabs, and now he's guarding Collie Derringer. It's a heck of an assignment for him. 22, Tommy Arata. Out there with Carter Malone. Here's Malone to Hahn, back to Arata. Arata gets stepped right by his guy and blasts it. What a move by Tommy Arata. Georgetown Prep. Colgate commit.
Taking the lead. Just a nice step to his left.
Yeah, it just does like a regular old face dodge. Tommy Arata. Impressive little first step explosion. 2-1. Ambush at the faceoff dot versus, let's see if we get a number on that. Who's that faceoff?
It looks like Thomas Moxley.
Moxley again?
Yeah,
nice
Latin.
win by Ty Ambush.
Ambush.
He gets a fast break. He's going to pull this. Nice save by
Cadigan with a huge save.
Yeah, running out of space to keep track of his saves. That's his 6th already. Ball's loose, and Ambush is going to get his own ground ball. Nice job by Ambush. Uncommitted for you guys watching out there. Bradshaw, 9.
Those Fogo guys get such big eyes too when they control it like as fast as they did, and they get down the middle of that field, and the defense is like, who do you pick up? And you know they're going to shoot.
Especially when they kind of they didn't slide to him. He's like, oh yes, they're not coming to hit me. And here we go with Burns at X, getting lined up straight at him, squares his shoulders, throws back to Staley. Staley, remember, a converted attack, but nice two-man play.
Upper 90 ripper on the shot. Great goal.
Excellent two-man game by Staley and
Barbecue.
Burns. What number is Staley? 8. I'm keeping track of stats here. That's a great play there by
This little two-man game. It opened up Barbecue Burns for the uncontested. Makes it a lot harder on Cadigan when a shooter comes out free like that.
Down for the face-off again.
Ambush and Moxley, part 5.
Yeah, they're gonna battle all night. And Ty's just getting hot. He's gonna hopefully go. He probably hopes to go for his 90% that he had this spring season. Unreal stats. Playing for St. James Boarding School, out past Frederick, Maryland. Here is Austin Cunningham, the Army commit, down to Arata. That's 2 for Arata. Is that Arata? 22? Yes, it is. Tommy
22.
Arata.
Georgetown.
Look at this pass right there. Arata just sitting wide open. Crabs must have been up too much in their ride. They did not get back. 4-1 Dogs.
A lot of switching there. Between both teams, there was a lot of traffic at midfield, and he found himself wide open with a free lane. He knew he was shooting that from about the 30-yard line.
Nobody. He got behind the ride, and look at that. Austin Cunningham, the pole with the assist. The Gonzaga defender, starter all spring for the Gonzaga. One of the few healthy guys on the Eagles roster this year. And he is committed to West Point. And that's a rare loss for Ambush in the win by Moxley. The boys Latin faceoff guy. Quality win there. They trot out Jack Rayleigh, 11, with Eric Key, who's uncommitted, and 8 Salvia. Looks like they run that 2-1-3 from behind. 2-1-3 set. See if they get down the alley. Going to go hard down the alley. No slide. Easy save by McCullough. He's seen it. That is 6 for McCullough. So both goalies have 6, Ken. That's a lot of saves.
We're under 8 minutes to go here in the first half, and
look deep at. Oh, they were.
He wanted it for a second.
Yeah, I think was the Crabs in a 10-man there? No, the goalie's in. So I don't know how he was open so deep, but Derringer was behind everybody, wide open. Crabs losing sight of folks on their ride. It's probably something they need to work out. It's good to get this game in before you go hit the big tournaments. But look at this little fishhook play inside.
Burns bounces it out of bounds. Backed up by the Dogs.
Here is Kabiri. Nice pick by Burns. He gets a step on his guy, but checked. Checked nicely by 23 Riley Chion, the St. John's defender, uncommitted. Here is Burns dancing, stuttering. Kicks it up top. Wide open Kabiri. Backed up by Staley. Kabiri does a nice job of floating around. Right when he was at X-Lot 2 seconds ago, now he's up at point, wide open. Here is Staley, the attackman, playing offensive midi. Probably loving this matchup. Gets a shorty on him.
ISO.
Bounce pass back to Burns. Dips in and scores. Unbelievable shot by Burns. Will give Staley the assist off the bounce pass, but Burns just is so sneaky around the goal, Ken. Look at this sneak. Down. He's got his head up and he's making it down. Nobody thinks he's shooting it there. Outstanding goal there by Burns. 6 minutes to go here. Here we go. Ambush Moxley.
That ball is still loose. Moxley takes one in the face, but he controls.
2 in a row for Moxley. He's catching up now. 4-3 is the face-off stats. 17. J.P. Henry, the Marquette commit. They have, looks like 2 or 3 Marquette commits on this team. Salvia, Henry, and Johnson. Marquette loading up on the Crabs this year. Probably a smart thing.
Yeah, it's a one. If you can one-stop shop programs like this, another good save. But the rebound gobbled up by Tyler Owings from Boys Latin. He's on his way to University of Delaware. He gets a tally.
Who got that goal? What number?
Tyler Owings, number 5.
Number 5. Scoop up. Yes.
The rebound and put back.
Yep.
That's hard for a goalie. You know, you make a good save, ball bounces in front of you, might not see it right away. It's right into the hands of a attacker.
And a big one. It's a big boy going to Delaware. Tyler Owens, it looks like he's about 6'2" or 3.
Moxley feeling it.
Uh-oh. Moxley's hot. It's hacked. He's hurting. Tied up at the faceoff dot. Great battle now at the faceoff. And this has got the Crabs a little bit of momentum here. Down 5-2. 1-3 in a row.
You get the sense that Ambush doesn't he takes advantage of any contact he's allowed to make. And if you play against him for 4 quarters, it's going to be a long night. We'll hope Moxley's okay. Get back in this game.
That was blocked by Rienzo. That was Jackson Walsh, the Ohio State commit, took that lefty rip. Backs all the way down to the other side of the field. Nice ride by Derringer. Snake steals it away. Down to Kabiri. Kabiri outside. Pump. Shot. Goalie never saw that.
Yeah, screened by his own guy.
Or maybe it was the sun.
It is coming from that direction.
Watch, he throws a pump, and I think will give this assist to Derringer. Throws a pump here. Everyone's looking. That pump was – who throws a pump from 20 yards? I mean, that's a great idea. Got everyone sinking off.
That was Aaron Rodgers-esque.
It's very
Just
true.
Hold that ball.
6-2. Dogs looking sharp. Ty Ambush does not wear elbow guards as a face-off guy. Here he is. Oh, he missed his own GB. Picked up by Leischner.
Good news, though, is Moxley back in the game.
After getting
walking it off.
Yeah.
Walking it off. Looks like he's going to be okay. That's good.
That's good. And then here we go, Arata. First line middies for Dogs tonight. There's Arata, Hahn, and looks like Staley coming in. Yeah, Drew Staley. Number 8.
Got to get the sunglasses back on.
And here is Staley. It's gorgeous now with Shannon on him. Why do you think Shannon went with 81? Is there a little Art Monk love there, or?
Maybe. That would make the most sense to me.
I'm not sure he was alive when Monk played, but sometimes those things pass down.
That's called raising your kid right. If he's going to
Yeah.
be an Art Monk fan, you did something right as a father.
Yeah. Here we are on the invert. Staley versus Shannon. I think Art Monk he grew up right around here, at least when I was watching the Redskins. He lived in Great Falls, about a minute from here.
Big time save.
Would have been a heck of a lacrosse player. Nice pass, outlet, break, numbers. He should kick it down. He does, but it goes away. Right idea. Right idea, just a little off, too low, too hard. Quentin Kilrain goes to Lawrenceville School, the best institution in the nation.
Really?
Someone in this room went there.
Someone went there, I'm guessing. I'm guessing someone went there.
Coach Poser's doing a great job up there at Lawrenceville. We're proud to have him running the alma mater. Got them ranked in the top 5, top 10 now, after only his 3rd season, ahead of schedule. We have 2 Lawrenceville boys on the Madlax 24 team, and there's 2 out here, Mattia and Kilrain for the Crabs 23. Lawrenceville should be a powerhouse next year. They got a lot coming back. Let's just say that. And here is Key, uncommitted, on Arata. Up to Sabia. Big boy, committed to Marquette. Was that a save?
I got a save there.
Okay, that's
for
8.
McCullough.
McCullough having a half. And then we got a fast break here for the Dogs. He's going to gun it.
Cadigan with a great save.
Cadigan saves it.
Patrick Dunn on the shot.
Patrick
the
Dunn,
goal.
the coach's son, took a big rip there.
And now Patrick Dunn's now run the length of the field a couple times. We'll see if he can catch his breath.
Playing LSM tonight is done. Here's Bradshaw. Bradshaw's actually a really good defensive midi. Step back, another save,
Another
McCullough.
save by McCullough.
Wow, he's having a great half.
And a nice clear.
Dot.
Right over the shoulder.
Pass it down, and here they go. 3-on-2. Ding, dang, bang.
Oh, that was a highlight reel goal.
Here they go.
Nate Kabiri on the not just a behind the back, but a behind the back whip.
I mean, unbelievable.
Look
at this.
Look at this here.
Picks up the bouncer, throws to the Kali. Kabiri, who takes a 15-yard
spin shot,
12-yard behind the back. Nate Kabiri does. That is the ultimate in flash, and that.
I think that's going to do it for the first half.
That's right in time for the half too. 12-yard BTB, the play of the game for sure right now, or at least the most enjoyable. Let's recap this second quarter, which was out of hand. First quarter was 1-1, and now it's 7-2. We had 7 goals in the 7 goals in the second quarter. Dogs have taken off 7-2. Highlighted by Declan McCullough, 9 saves. He's probably done for the night as they put in Declan Monahan. But Declan McCullough should feel great what he just brought for the Dogs. Probably the best player in the first half there for sure. Cadigan for the Crabs had 7 himself. But McCullough is the reason they only have 2 goals against him. What a half by that young man. Now they're bringing out Caleb Fyock, Big Tasty, and Declan Monahan. These guys are commits and 2 of the top goalies in the nation. and looking forward to seeing them in the second half.
I've had a chance to watch both of these two goalies up close and personal in WCAC, and I can tell you right now, it is not easy to get the ball past these guys.
Unbelievable. We'll take a quick break here, and we'll be back in about 3 minutes for the start of the third quarter. We're speeding it up here for you. Welcome back, lacrosse fans, to George C. Marshall Stadium here. About to start the third quarter. I'm Cabo Maddox, joined by Ken Marangolo. This is the Friendly Fireworks third annual presentation by MDLX Events featuring the Baltimore Crabs, the #1 ranked team in the U.S. Club Lax rankings, versus the DC Dogs. 7-2 Dogs to start the third, and a false start there by Ambush. Evens up the face-off score at 5-5. See if the Crabs can get back into it. What do you think they need to do to get back into this, Ken?
Well, they switched. I mean, Cadigan wasn't the problem. Cadigan had a great first half. So at goalie,
excellent.
They stay strong with Big Tasty between the pipes. I felt like they weren't that as coordinated on defense as you need to be against this Dogs attack. This Dogs attack was just deadly in the first half.
Owen Dixon here, number 20, the UNC commit, lefty. Looks like a bulldog out there. Nice play. Oh, he misses the ground ball. Eric Smith.
Declan Monahan in between the pipes. The Gonzaga kid is going to get tested here right away.
Yeah, here's Pacheco. UPenn commit. Owen Dixon doing a little sweep. Easy save from Monahan.
Another Declan save, this time with the Monahan variety.
Monahan first after a 9-save performance by McCullough. We'll bring up the next Declan.
Yeah, how many more do they have?
Oh. Nice little razor pick down there. Setting up the offense. Nice D by Aiden Nelson. D-midi, and he cuts back inside, and they have a little bit of transition here. 6-on-5. Little sub game. Aiden inside, and they take advantage of the subbing. Great play by Aiden Nelson. Fakes the clear, jab steps, and cuts back in. They go 6-on-5, and Collie Derringer finds him.
This is kind of, I guess, what I was trying to verbalize a couple minutes ago, Cal. Well, it just seems like a couple of times the Crabs just aren't ready. The Dogs were able to take advantage of that for multiple goals in the first half by creating situations where their shooters were 1-on-0 with the goalkeeper. And neither Cadigan nor Fi are going to have a ton of success when shooters are on top of them like that.
I mean, just a great play. A heads-up play there by Aiden Nelson and Collie Derringer. Savvy attackman easily finds him inside for a slam dunk. 8-2. Dogs pulling away here, but the win here by Moxley. Gets his own GB, and now he has the advantage, 6-5 overall as a team. Here is 88, Turner Ashby.
You won't be uncommitted very long, Mr. Moxley, if you can pull ground balls out of a crowd like that and win faceoffs for your team.
No doubt. Two good faceoff guys here tonight. Crabs tried out Sevilla, Shady Side Academy, Pittsburgh, going to Marquette. Over on the side with Key and Dixon. Owen Dixon. Nice defense there by, looks like Connor Keegan doing a nice job on him. I think that was Keegan's 6, right? Yes, it is. Connor Keegan, nice D throwaway there by the Crabs. Dogs set their clear up. Rafe Bradshaw standing wide open on the far side. Is going to receive the ball. He'll jog it out. So an easy clear. Looks like the Crabs aren't putting any pressure on the ride. Getting back in, and I'm not sure you want to play 6-on-6 against the Dogs. Trying to force some turnovers, maybe get back in this game with a little bit of pressure ride. Otherwise, they're just going to pick you apart here in their 6s. Here's Big Bradshaw. Over to Hahn, the Michigan commit. He's had long 6 on him all spring. He's got a shorty here. Draws a slide, kicks it back to Bradshaw. Has a short stick. He should be able to bury this. Decides to give it to Beery instead, who moves nicely. Behind the back feed to a behind the back shot. Another highlight reel goal, Ken.
Barbecue Burns with the pass.
From 20s BTB to BTB. That might be better than the last one. Which one do you like better?
The buzzer beater in the first half.
Look at that.
You got to give this one because it's the assist as well.
Unbelievable. The assist was right on the cutting Burns. And one thing they do, the Dogs do, is just constantly move off ball and offense. And their ambush ties it up. You knew Ty wasn't going to quit. He battles. And now look at here it is, Leischner.
Brady Leischner,
yeah. Using a short stick. I think he was using a pole earlier in the game. Could be wrong on that, but switches in the same game. Give a little short stick D midi depth.
The PVI product.
Yeah, uncommitted. Here's Staley out with Hahn again. Their attack is just so lethal. Haven't switched their attack once. They've run through a ton of middies, and it seems to be working nicely for the Dogs, who are down Jackie Weller, down Matt Christmas, and a couple other guys. Isaiah Rose is out. Larry Hornig is out. Jack Leland is out. Dylan Frost is out. I mean, those guys are all committed athletes. They have insane depth. Yeah. Here's Kabiri, little split, back to roll. Back to the left, gets a stick knocked out, but he got his own GP. 44, Marsh with a goal actually earlier, playing good defense too. Burns drives hard. Gets doubled, tripled actually. Nice save by Fiok, his first of the day. I mean, look at, here's Derringer. That's why they're so hard to guard. Derringer, who's a lefty, usually plays X on the left side, is on the right side now with a short stick. I mean, this is like, this offense looks like they're on point right now. He gets that one tipped and knocked down by Fiok. Nice play by Caleb Fiok and the touch pass. Big guy's got nice touch. Clear.
The pass is inside by the Dogs' offense. Being able to find attacking Dogs coming right at the goalie. They've been able to do that with huge success so far today.
Jacob Pacheco out there. Shannon coming off. Looks like they're going to run out Walsh, the Ohio State commit. Haven't seen him step up yet. I'm sure he's bringing it. This is him right here with the ball. Ty Owings, big boy here with the ball. The Udell commit. This looks like they've got a stacked first line here in the umbrella set. Back to Dixon, over to 17, Henry. Let's see what they get here down the alley. Slides ready. Nope, comes back to the middle. Doesn't get a step on his guy. Good D there by
Hahn.
Yeah, Matt Hahn, an attackman for PBI in the season, playing good defense. He got stuck.
Matthew Rienzo forcing the turnover.
He just batted that pass down, didn't he?
Behind the goal.
Matthew Rienzo committed to Georgetown as a 24. He'll have to reclass before he goes to the Hoya land.
That was a nice looking one-hander by Turner Ashby.
Great play by Ashby. The Dogs are back. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, they got everybody back. Crabs is struggling to get anything going. Not many guys beating their guys. Nothing open off ball. Or see if they can get here a one-on-one versus Arata. Normally an offensive midi. He does get a step on. Nice throwback. Step down blast by, that's Jackson Walsh, the Ohio State commit. And right when I was wondering if he was going to step up, he sure as heck does.
Yeah, they create some space for him here, and he gets a chance to wind up. A player of that caliber.
Still a 17-yarder.
He's going to get some mustard on that one.
Great shot in the low corner. That was 36 from, forget who gave him that throwback pass.
And I know you won't hear Declan Monahan say it, but that sun he's looking right into that sun on that shot. Right before it sets. It's a tough assignment, but like I said, you won't hear Declan say it, so we'll say it for these kids. Look at Moxley. Again, coming out of a crowd with the ball multiple times now for his team, giving them possession when they need it badly.
I believe it's good to see him step up and get the opportunity. I think their other faceoff guy is sick or hurt. So Moxley's getting every single draw, and he's proven that he is a legit faceoff guy.
Is that Hayashi?
Yeah, I think so.
I think he's out. Yeah, the Naval Academy kid.
Here's Dixon. Out on defense is Rienzo and Cunningham for the Dogs. Here is Leichner on the ball, short stick. And then they got, looks like Dunn out there at LSM. No, Eric Smith. Oh, high throw. And he's looking in the sun.
Yeah.
He couldn't handle it. High throw back to X there. Can't blame the pockets anymore. Everything's nice and dry and windy and cool now.
That's right.
Here's Brady Leichner. 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Dogs in control. 9-3, looking sharp. Plenty of boys on the field uncommitted, but those three attackmen out there, Virginia, Princeton, really doing a nice job. Here's Staley uncommitted. Great athlete out of Sherwood, plays attack for them. Rafe Bradshaw uncommitted. Big boy for Prep, inside look. And an assist and a feed to Kabiri, who just makes it look easy.
Yeah, he's having himself a timeout there, number 33 for the Dogs. He's been having his way now a couple times.
Nice play by Bradshaw, and a little soft touch pass, but the no-look, nonchalant step back snipe by Kabiri.
It's the casual at the it makes you think you can do it.
Yeah, just smooth.
But you can't.
Yeah.
Makes me think I can do it, and I know I can't.
Super smooth off the catch. But the thing is, again, I'm going back. They're just constantly moving. Here's a fast break. Ambush.
Ambush down the middle of the field.
Pumps it, throws it down to Burns. Snipe. No, save Fayok, his second of the night. Off a fast break there by Ambush. We'll give him the face-off score is 7-7. That's the most exciting part of this game. Nice back ride by Derringer. Shannon gets out of there, though. Over to Kilrain, couldn't handle it. Wide open on the wing. Good D breakdown by Rienzo. Is that Rienzo? Yes, it is. Thought 88 had a simple one there. Ashby, but Rienzo breaks down and uses his big body. I mean, they're putting their hands up on defense like they're screening the sun. The sun must be blasting them. The defenders are putting
it's
one
setting
hand
right over that back goal.
Look at their offhand is blocking the sun. I've never seen anybody do that in lacrosse. You got to keep two hands on a stick usually on defense. They're taking one hand off to block the glare. The sun will be down hopefully for the Madlax 24 game that I'm coaching against the Crabs next game, or else we're gonna have to take the other side for the first quarter.
I'm gonna have to put some sunscreen on you before you go back out there, Cabell. I'm gonna protect you.
Thank goodness, man. That first game was well. Let's just say we want to forget about it. Here is 5.
Tyler Owings.
Yep.
Swinging around.
Let's see if he can get it off now. 9, Pacheco. Down to 36. And there is a blast by Pacheco.
UPenn.
His first of the night off the assist by that lefty attackman over there. Who was that? Here, we'll get it on replay here. 36. Nice little dump.
That was Walsh.
Yep. 36 on the assist. Makes it 10-4.
The boys' Latin connection.
Nice little roll there and a little dump by 36. Physical face-off. The Crabs win. Nice pickup there by Bradley Johnson. Another Marquette commit from Calvert Hall. Here he is. Looks like he's got good speed. Flag is down. He was slashed. Here's Marsh. He has a goal over Pacheco, who feels it hot now. 2 in a row for Pacheco, unassisted.
They've sliced this lead. It's now 10-5 here, Cabell.
Slash, man down face-off. Or man up face-off, however you want to say that. 10-5 now, Crabs. How much time is left in the quarter? 1 minute.
A minute to go. You feel like if they can cut it, get another one here before the end of this quarter, they're going to feel good about themselves going into the fourth. I believe it's 3-3 in this third quarter, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was 7-2 at halftime.
Oh, and the scores? Yes, you're right. That's exactly right.
So,
third quarter's more even. Ambush, that would be a big win, man down face-off, but the Crabs win it.
It's just the effort by
now
Moxley.
They're man up here, so they'll probably hold this and go into the third quarter. They call it timeout. Stop the clock. Timeout Crabs with 24. You get 1.5. That's a good timeout. And now they're going to figure out their man up. I think the penalty carries over if they opt to do that to the fourth quarter. Crabs want to get this for the third in a row to make it 10-6. It was 10-3. 10-6 sounds like we got a ball game going into the fourth.
Coach is working the refs over here on the side, getting the skinny. I tell you, another thing I enjoy about the club lacrosse is the helmets. It's like a Pro Bowl. It's like a Pro Bowl in every game. You know, when you watch the guys, the NFL Pro Bowl, and everyone's wearing their own helmet. I love that.
Dogs do that too.
Madlax has helmets.
24s. We make them wear. The dogs we they like to do their own thing. Coach Riendo, he wants his own colors, and he's a Georgetown alum, so he put them in Georgetown colors. Lets them wear their own helmets. Got them unique jerseys that were Madlax approved. Yeah. We just do everything for Coach Rienzo, and he does a great job coaching these guys. He has for 10 years. Whew. One of the best teams in the country, and it shows with the number of commits they have. 16, I believe, and the Crabs are right there with them. But yeah, to go on your helmet thing, the 24s and under in Madlax all wear the orange helmets. We let the dogs kind of roll. The Crabs, I've seen some Crabs team wear those gold helmets before. Yeah. They're not doing it on this team, but here we go. Man up with 24 seconds to go. They're going to try to run a play. I thought they might hold it and go to the fourth with the ball, but they're going to try to get a quick goal here. Cutter comes, knocked down by Ettinger. Great play by Ettinger. He keeps it loose, and that's going to hopefully they tie it up here. Just keep the ball in play. Rienzo and 6 over there. Who is that? That's Connor Keegan.
3 seconds to go. That's going to close out the quarter here.
Great play on the man down. That is a nice job defensively, and Coach Rienzo's clapping his hands and excited. They don't see that the clock has expired. Now they do. Okay. And that's the end of the third with the score 10-5. It's going to be a loose ball and a face-off. I'm unsure if it's going to be a man down or man up face-off. I think there's still a little bit of time left on the clock, but we'll let the refs sort that out. More even third quarter there, Ken. Yep. Just like you said, 3 goals for the Dogs, 3 goals for the Crabs to keep that 5-goal edge, which is a big lead in club lacrosse. But we are playing longer games here because it is the friendly fireworks, and we make our own rules. It's not a tournament. So we do 15-minute quarters, long games. We allow dives and try to make it more exciting for you watching at home. Okay, and we're back just in time for the face-off. Ty Ambush, one of the cleanest wins of the night right there. Pinch pop, back exit. That makes it 8-8 in the total game tally. What a pick-off there by Turner Ashby. Man, he elevated.
He's been Dioning it all night long, too.
Oh, man. How did he know that Rienzo was there about to strip him? Takes it on the heads-up, outside shot. Pacheco inside. That's his 3rd in a row. Pacheco is stepping up here for the Crabs. The UPenn commit, originally from Colorado, boards at BL. Comes right through that check and just buries it high. He's shot all of his shots high. That was a nice feed.
At this rate.
They're coming back, aren't they?
Yeah, Crabs will be right back in this.
Except the face-off dot is dead even. So, and here's Ambush, 2 in a row. This time it's a pure fast break on a pinch and pop forward. He's going to keep it. Goes low. Fiox saves it and falls in the cage. What a save by Fayok. Did you see how far back in the cage he was? He was in the net. And the Crabs have a little bit of transition here, 5-on-4. They're going to blast it from the outside, and he scores it.
Riley
Chion, absolute hammer. Unassisted. Crabs have scored 4 in a row. 10-7. Look at this. That is deep. 5, 10, 15, 16-yarder. Step down with a pole lefty to the top right. Riley Chion, the uncommitted athlete. What a shot. And now we have a ball game, Ken.
I keep looking to make sure Big
Ty
Tasty was able to dig himself out of that goal.
Ty Ambush pulled it, but he pulled it right back to Dixon. Dixon scoops it up. That's a win for the Crabs. And the Crabs are running around with a little more life right now.
You can see the confidence in every step.
10-7. They feel like they're right back in this, and they are. Nice blast. By that pole, it's an impressive shot in that last goal, but Riley up to Key, over to Salvia. Here's Key versus Aiden Nelson. Aiden Nelson takes away his side, misses it wide right. I think I only have Monahan with 1 save on the day. His inbounds play here, throws it away. It's over. Nice play there by Kabiri. Quick restart. Oh!
He got gobbled up by that ball.
That was a tough one to catch, and he tried to slam on the brakes, and he just slipped out. Fayok up to Pacheco. He's got the hot hand with 3 goals for the Crabs. UPenn commit. Here's Big Tasty. Zings it. That's almost impossible catch. It was a sidearm. I've never seen a goalie do that.
I'll tell you one thing. I've been watching this guy play goalie. The way he handles the ball, again, it's what you're like. Wait a second. I've never seen a goalie handle the ball the way he does.
That was wild, though. I don't know if there was a 20-second count about to be expire, and he was going for it probably.
He had Turner Ashby on the other end. And Turner Ashby's caught just about everything near him so far, but that was a little bit of a tough order for him.
Dogs back in their 6s for the first time in a while. See if they can get something going. Up 3, but it feels like they're losing. It was 10-3 at one point. It is now 10-7. Here is Kabiri with Kyle Foster on him. Ohio State commit, and a turnover. Picked up by Jack Schoenwetter.
Here comes Riley Chion again.
Yeah, Riley blasted it last time for a goal. Who got that? Who'd they give that to? Backed up by the Crabs.
Yeah, J.P. Henry was back there. Marquette bound.
Austin Cunningham on defense there. Yeah, that is a big boy, Tyler Owings. Here's Pacheco. Gets a step on his guy. Nice knockdown there by
Ettinger,
yep, and then picked up here by Cunningham. He's in trouble, double, gets it out of his stick nicely to Monahan, who's jumped. Nice catch over there by Ettinger. Dropped in the middle by Hahn, but Bradshaw will clean it up. He's got to get it out of his stick. Now he's close to 20 seconds. He does. He knew Rienzo was sitting there open. And here is Derringer. A little sloppy by the Dogs. 9 minutes to go. See if they can hang on. 1 or 2 more goals, I think they're good. But they're struggling on offense the last quarter. Dominated the first half, 7-2 at half. Looked good at times in the third. Nicest goal I've seen in a long time with a BTB to a BTB goal. Derringer to Burns. A little more patience here on offense. Here's Bradshaw. Should be able to get a step on his guy. He does. Draws a slide. Is that thrown out of bounds?
No, Kyle Foster got a stick on it, so it'll be
tip the Ohio State commit. Arata behind the goal. And here is Derringer with Shannon on him. This is a tough matchup for any short stick in the country. Good take by Derringer going to his offhand, showing he has a solid right. Bounced it just over. Arata back behind on Shannon, going after Shannon again. It's part of the life of being a short stick D midi. You get picked on usually. Picked up by Burns. Skip pass up to Derringer. Bounce pass. Not backed up.
Oh, Fayok was able to get around his cage.
Better offense, but just lost the X control there. And Fayok's going to get out quickly to Foster. Back to Fayok.
Hey, we're going to see something here.
And he's running out of time again.
He's going to cross midfield himself.
No, he was about to. He couldn't.
Pull.
Off the pipe. Absolute blast there by Quentin Kilrain.
Backed up by Owen Dixon, yeah. The physics on that long stick whipper I would not, don't envy the goalie at all on those.
No way. Those things come flying at you well into the 90s. Crabs going invert here on Hahn. See if Hahn can play good D's, taking away a side. Smartly, nice nugget there by Rienzo. Knocking the ball down, and he gets put great pressure on 88. Turner Ashby with the ground ball, the Air Force commit.
Inside dish.
Wow.
Now, this is what the Dogs were doing so well in the first half, Cabell, that inside pass to a cutter, and the Crabs had no answer for it, and now they're giving it right back to the Dogs here in the fourth quarter.
Great look by Salvia here. Inside, I don't know how he's open.
J.P. Henry with a goal.
Nice goal there by J.P. Henry to bring it to 10-8. And now everyone's getting a little nervous here. The passes are getting a little squeezed, and you're squeezing your stick hard, a little tighter. The ball game here. And then the Crabs win the face-off. 10-8 is a face-off advantage for the Crabs, just a slight advantage. And they bring out Salvia, who just had a nice assist from X. Crabs have gotten better as this game has gone on. I think that the Dogs probably felt like they had it at halftime, 7-2. Now they got to realize, hey, we got to turn this thing back on. 6 minutes ago, should be an exciting 6 minutes here, Ken. And here he is, Salvia again, dragging him behind in the invert on Elisher. Marquette.
Another dish to J.P. Henry. J.P. Henry.
That's a replay.
He's getting position, and they're finding him.
That's a replay.
Yep.
I mean, that's the exact same combination there. 10-9.
See it again right here. Okay, here comes J.P. Henry. He just pushes up, and he's all by himself.
His man didn't stay on. There was no slide. Man, well, he's doing a nice job. It's 10-9. And a timeout by the coach trying to stop the bleeding. Calls a timeout. Coach Rienzo, timeout with 5:13 to go. 17 from 8. That is J.P. Henry from Ethan Salvia on the last 2 goals in a row. I wonder if we'll go back to that a third time. 10-9. 5 minutes to go. Make sure you stay tuned for the game number 3 featuring Madlax 2024 versus Crabs 2024. 2 of the top teams in the nation, battling since 3rd grade. These guys are rising juniors. It's their summer to impress. That's where all the college coaches are watching the rising juniors and then the uncommits here in the 23s this summer on the circuit, which has already started. Madlax 24 won a massive tournament just 4 days ago, the Adrenaline Platinum Cup, going 6-0 to kick off the summer with a bang. Nice championship win over local rival Next Level. And here they go with a chance to play the Crabs. They are missing quite a few players. Kevin Miller, their electric attackman, is in Ireland getting his brother married. A couple other injuries and sicknesses. I'm sure the Crabs have the same. Should be a great game, just like this Dogs versus Crabs game. Some of the best players in the country, 5 stars for both teams, and Panetti and the Crabs defenseman Peter Lake, 5-star and rated #1 by one of the outfits.
We've got a referee coming our way now, Cabell. I don't know if he wants to get on the air.
What's going on? What's that? Okay.
Okay, we got a note from the
All right, sounds good. Sorry about that, folks.
referee taking care of some business.
Yeah, we're going to make it. He's going to get clarification for the scorekeeper, Paul Hummer, doing the clock up here. Start, stop in the last minute, he said, Paul. Start, stop in the last minute if the game is close, which it is, and he has the ability to put on a stall call of 30-second shot clock, because we don't have a shot clock timer out here at the beautiful George C. Marshall Stadium, and a big win by Ambush. He needed that one. Oh, but he throws it away. Unnecessary pass right there. He could have just relaxed, I think.
Look at that zinger.
Walk in, but the Crabs quickly turn it over. Great pickup by Ettinger. Pushes it way down to Derringer. And Crabs, Dogs would be smart to hold this one. Cauley almost pushed it, it looked like there. 450, buckled down. Here we go, under 5, up 1. You got to keep playing offense here, Ken. You can't just possess it.
No 4 corners.
They'll put the shot clock on you, 30-second shot clock. Here's Arata, inverted versus Shannon. Arata electrifying Colgate commit. Gets a step on his guy. Step back. Is he going to shoot it? No, he's going to move it smartly. Over to Kabiri. One more to Bradshaw. Downhill. I'd like to have seen Bradshaw get to his right there. He steps back and blasts it. Rafe Bradshaw. That is a big-time goal. His first of the night. The uncommitted monster midi just buries a bouncer on a rollback. Look at this. Right to left split.
Bouncing off players.
And it just snipes a bouncer low corner on Caleb Fyock. It's a great play by number 9. In a crucial moment, too. Coach Rienzo comes over and hugs him. 11-9 with 3:45. The clock's ticking. Not going to go stop clock until the last minute if it's close. And it's right now it's still going to be stop clock. And Ty Ambush wins another one.
Free clear.
Smartly gives it up, and they'll pull it out. Kabiri knows how to handle it. And that just tied it up 10-10. It's been a battle. That's been one of the closest things of the game, Ken. 10-10 in faceoffs. Team versus team wins. Now they might milk the clock a little bit. Up 2 with 3. Look for the 30-second shot clock to be put on here by the head ref, Bob Manfuso. Over to Hahn. Down to Bradshaw. With Shannon on him. To Kabiri. Quentin Kilrain on D on Burns. Nugget there by Marsh. Nice little kick by Marsh, but Kabiri picks it up. Crowd wants a hold.
They're going to get it.
They got it.
A lot of referees in the stands today, Cabell.
I don't know. I guess they called Kabiri for hooking his stick or something on the GB. Quickly hooked his stick. And here comes.
2.5 to go. They got to get another one here to get within 1.
I believe they have a timeout, but they're down 2, 2:30 to go. So let's see what they do. Right back to that offense with Salvia. Third time's a charm. Will they get the dump inside to 17 again here?
I was going to say, somebody should probably pick him up. There he goes. He's making his move again.
Salvia has come to play. Nobody was ready to go there on defense.
There was like 3 defenders taking care of J.P. Henry.
Totally.
Because they were like, we got to watch out for number 17.
I think if you look at the replay on this, no one set to help the short stick defender isolated on island behind.
J.P. on the backside.
And J.P. was still open.
And he was still open. Okay, we got ourselves a 1-goal game. Everything you wanted. Coming down to the buzzer.
1:52, the clock is going, rolling. Big ground ball and a win. It's a big win for the Dogs, up 11-10 in the total faceoffs. And here we go. They got to clear it. And looking for the clock to go stop clock in the last minute here. Nice clear. Dangerous. Man, that was almost picked off
Bradley
there.
Johnson almost had that one.
Carter Malone, 31 out there. Here is Burns. Quentin Kilrain going to throw some can openers on him. Little takeaway check. Here's Malone with a shorty on him. He's going to be asked to hold the ball versus Pacheco. Hard for a short stick to strip a short stick, Ken, but Malone might have the stamina. And now we're at 1 minute.
It's like triple
Stop clock time kicks in, 11-10. You coach your boys here to not shoot, because if they don't score, which they did there, they're going the other way. But that's a big goal by number 12.
Matt Hahn.
Matt Hahn, his first of the night off the feed from Carter Malone. Carter Malone and Matt Hahn getting their first points of the night in a crucial moment. Game-winning points. That stops the clock. 55 seconds to go.
Yeah, two straight times the Dogs were able to answer and extend that 1-goal lead to 2 in crunch time.
I know
that's strong.
If you're here to watch the Madlax 24 Crabs game, it will start right after this game, probably less than 10 minutes after this game. Do not go away. Just flip your YouTube channel, not channel, but YouTube video selection. Because we're going to close off this broadcast and go to another one on the same page. The Madlax YouTube channel that you're watching on now.
Under 30 seconds.
Who's going to be the MVP here?
I got 2 names written down.
Talk to me.
I wrote 2 names down, 1 for each team. I think the first half performance by Declan McCulloch is a big reason that the Dogs
I agree.
are in this game. And, of course, I had Pacheco down for the Crabs. Things went a little bit differently here down the stretch, Cabell.
I love that first half. That first half, it was such a big lead, and that's going to do it, 12-10. And the DC Dogs come out victorious over the Crabs in this 2023 showdown in the Friendly Fireworks. So you like McCulloch with 9 saves in the first half as MVP. I'm just going to give you some stats to maybe tempt you with other guys. Barbecue had 3 goals, including a BTB off a BTB.
That's right.
From Collie Derringer. Collie Derringer had, looks like, a couple of points. But Nick Kabiri had 4 goals and 0 assists. Okay, so you got Kabiri in the running. I like McCulloch. Let's go with Declan McCulloch, Ken.
Hey.
I love it. I love the call. Their lead was too much. It was insurmountable.
He shut down the Crabs' offense early. They were stymied. They were frustrated. And based on the way they were played, which isn't, they just seemed to gain confidence in the second half on that offense. And had Dylan McCulloch not stood as strong as he did in the beginning, it could have been a different ball game.
I agree 100%. Well, I'm Cabell Maddox here. We're gonna sign off. Thanks for joining me, Ken. That was fantastic. You're gonna stay on and do the next game with the legend Kevin Ricka.
Better believe it.
Is he here?
I believe he's in the house.
I hope he's in the house. You do a great job. Have a great call in the nightcap of the evening. And thanks for joining us.